Hi everybody, welcome to my little corner where there's no wrong way to play with paper. Hope you're having a good day. I really do. Let's just play with some scraps. Now, I hope you guys are enjoying all of the beautiful embellishments that my scrappy friends are making for this hop this year. I have done the scraps to embellishments for a long time, but I asked my friends to join me in 2024. So I know that Terry and Kelly and MK and Joanne Bartell is going to start joining us. Lots of fun. Now you can click one playlist and go see what everybody's making with their scraps, or you can, I have them listed individual too if you want to see just certain ones. And sometimes, I don't know, YouTube has a mind of its own. So definitely check out all of my friends, and I hope it inspires you to get out your scraps and create with what you have. Now, I do mine with Ginger's Corner embellishment swaps, and this is for the mini swap called You Make My Heart Sing. So every week I swap with my crafty friends, like all of you, and if you want, that's something you might want to do. You want to swap some embellishments that you've created with your friends so that you have them for yourself, come over to Ginger's Corner and join us. All that information is in there too. Let's have some fun. So You Make My Heart Sing. I decided to make a guitar, and the challenge was to use hearts and music. Okay, so I have this die set, and it is an Echo Park set. It's called Love Music Notes die set. Now I don't know if it's from our little princess line, if it's still available or not. I honestly don't, but that's what it is. And then I had this guitar from Temu. Now, if the guitar is still available, I will link it below, but you can type into the Temu app, music metal dies for card making. All kinds of stuff will come up, because a lot of times once these sell out, they just sell out. So you notice they're all different, right? And that's because I use my scraps. I just use whatever I have. So I die cut it out, and then I backed it with a different scrap, and we need to fussy cut. This is where I like to just kind of hang out with you guys and see how it's going. Tell me what you guys are up to in the comments. I always answer all of your comments. It may take me a while, like it really might. One of my tips to fussy cutting is if you've got a big piece there and it's becoming cumbersome, then cut it off so that you can move your hand, okay? And always try to keep, this is not that hard, to be honest. Always try to keep your hand under the paper. That I learned the hard way. I've scrapbooked for over 20 years, so that's what works for me. Now, that doesn't mean your way doesn't work, but that's what works for me. Now, when I glued this down, I was very mindful about the little spikes there on the guitar, not to glue those down, so I could just take my scissors and just slide right under them. I ain't about all that hard fussy cutting. And I always ink. Ink hides everything. It hides everything, I tell you it does. Okay, so now I have it all fussy cut out, and now I need to ink it. Again, ink hides everything. I just use my Ranger Archive ink, and I'm being pretty generous. I want this to really stand out. This is some Minte paper. It's really heavy and it's really pretty. It's got a few little gold accents. You know, we all have those papers that, you know, we just, well, I shouldn't say all. Some of us, myself, I don't care for a lot of foil, but to use them in little die cuts like this, like I have this scrap, and you'll see that I use that to back some of these other ones. They're good for this kind of thing. A little dab will do ya, for me, and metallic anyway. Okay, so then I have that inked. What did I do with my lid? Y'all know me. It's an accident waiting to happen. So then I want to take this here. Now these little spokes, I think they should be silver. So I have this Spectrum Noir silver marker. Okay, they have some metallic markers now. Oops, I think that's the darker side. Let's go to the lighter side. And I'm just gonna take these where the little spokes are. I don't even know if that's what they're called. That's what I'm calling them. I'm not technical. And I'm going to color those in there. Then, now you'll notice on these, I put hearts like so they would lay this way, right? Just like that. And on these ones, in this floral paper, really pretty, I put a heart in the middle. And I think I'm gonna do the same thing here. I think I'm gonna put a pink heart right in the middle. So I'll just put a little dab of glue, just like so, okay? And then let's just grab one of these pink hearts. Now these are a combination. My friend Sherry, Captain Sherry, she sent me this container actually, and it was full of these little hearts. And you guys know me, like pieces like this, when I go to clean up my desk, I have a little hole hand punch, just like you do for notebook paper, but it's a heart. I have a star that I think Karen gifted me. I have different shapes, and I will just sit here, and yes, I use all these little scraps, and then I put them in here. Now, I use them for stuff like this. I have them. Now, I used to sort them by color, but I've gotten lazy. Not gonna lie, I've gotten lazy, but I think it's a really good way to use up. I have a container of stars and a container of hearts, and boy, do I get every single scrap I can out of papers for sure. And I will tell you, use these as enamel dots. I do all the time, all the time. You can even use a small hole punch and do the same thing. Then I took this and I die cut it out of, I had some black cardstock. I used up all the one I had, but here's another little piece that I had dug out of my scraps. And on these ones, I colored the heart part silver with that same Spectric Noir marker. I think some of them I might just leave black. I don't think I'm gonna color them all. These are kind of for these that have the metallic in them. And every one of them will get this. So this would be my embellishment. Now, recently did this year's how-to video, but let's just go over how you might package these, right? So, 1, reuse packaging. Why not? 2, you can buy baggies or reuse your Temu baggies. All the dies come in a little baggie. And I will take each one. Let's see here. Maybe I will. You have to be smarter than the bag. Now, first I'm going to write my name on the back, okay? I'm going to use pencil. Now, I don't show this every time, but every once in a while, it's good to go over it, right? And I'm just going to write my name. I do also have a stamp that I use. I use pencil because if this paper is thin, then it won't bleed through and it won't show on the front. So I'll put this in there. I'll put this and this. And then just like in that how-to video, you can washi tape this down, keep it flat. I'm not gonna go over that because I know those that swap, I give you that video every single time you sign up. So I'm not gonna go over all that, but there's my little embellishment cluster pack, pretty much. I mean, it's a guitar and some heart notes. And it's all done, yay! I've created something with my scraps that my friends hopefully will enjoy, and I definitely will use for sure. All right, you guys, thanks for hanging out with me. Check out everyone else in the hop. And I want to thank everyone who is participating with me. Really honored. And you're bringing so much joy when you take the time to comment on their videos. So if you go and you watch Mel's video for the week, just tell her thank you, because it takes time to put videos out. So I want to thank them. I want to thank you. And I hope you have a blessed day. I will see you next week. Bye.